Okay, so let's talk about the new episode of Samurai Jack. And I think it's safe to say that this episode is one of the many reasons why it's now on Adult Swim, because, I mean, yeah, we still got there's only 10 episodes left, 10 episodes in this season as a whole, so we got about 7 more to go. But yeah, by far out of the 3 episodes, this was the bloodiest one, like, seriously. There's like Tarantino amount level of blood in here. And not to say that's bad. I think what works best in this show, as we've seen so far in Samurai Jack, is that basically the violence in this final season is really to illustrate the point of the story. So the violence isn't like when I say there's so much blood, it has a purpose of being there. And trust me, there is a lot of it. And again, it all illustrates a point. The point being is that Jack is kind of hallucinating after killing one of the daughters of Aku, and it's kind of like, we've never really killed a human before. Cyborgs and robots, yeah, that's simple. But we've never really killed a human before, and maybe there's a part of you that wants this. So so I really like that. That Jack has to really overcome it, and he does it via a flashback, which is really bloody. We see more of Jack's childhood, and we see Jack's father cut down some Corsacks. I'm pretty sure those were Corsacks by the uniforms. Could be wrong, because there was tension between Russia and Japan but that was before World War I actually. Now that I think, but then anyway. I'm getting ahead of myself. But I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure those were Corsacks, Russian Corsacks. Could be wrong. But yeah, Jack witnesses his father cut down some people, and rather than be like, his father's cleaning the blood off of his face because some of it got on him during the fight, and Jack's father, rather than be like, oh no, Daddy didn't kill them and whatnot, he owns up to it, like, yeah, I killed them. They made that choice, so I was left with a choice of protecting myself and you and your mother. So I love that. And it's not like he spells it out. He pretty much says, look, every choice you make is a reflection of yourself, and sometimes you're just going to have to make that choice. So I really like that. So, remembering that moment, Jack's like, well, these girls made their choice, now they're going to deal with it. And trust me, you do not want to deal with that. We also see that the wolf is okay. Yay! And there's some great imagery in this episode with the blood. There is so much great imagery with the blood here. Like when Jack's just covered in his own blood, you see the wound. There's no shadow, all you see is his eyes. There's another one where he's found a cave and he's just gushing blood everywhere. There's some just great imagery in here. And we see more of that horseman. I'm pretty sure soon we're going to be finding that out. Probably not next episode. I feel like soon we're going to figure out what that horseman is, because that's getting closer and closer. But anyway, yeah, we see more of the daughters of Aku, and there's a moment in here that made me go, wow, these girls are really fucked up. They're chasing Jack. They're chasing Jack, and they run across a deer, and they're like, I don't know what that is. I didn't know there was more creatures out there other than the samurai. And then they see the male deer, a buck, come over and start nuzzling the other deer because they think, oh, that's clearly a minion of Aku. He'll kill the weaker creature. And they start nuzzling, and they're like, what are they doing? I'm like, this is really sad. That shows of how brainwashed the daughters of Aku were. They were literally so messed up. They don't even know what a fucking deer is. At least, when Damian Wayne was, trained by the League of Assassins, they taught him the outside world to an extent. Yeah, again, to an extent, I say. But yeah, Damian didn't even get a bad reputation as a bad education as the daughters of Aku did. So, wow. And then we come to the remaining 6 daughters of Aku fighting Jack, and Jack's like, look, I'm gonna give you a choice. You can leave now, or you can die. And of course, they picked the wrong choice, so of course this is not going to end well for any of them. And Jack just wipes out 2 of them right out the gate. And the final fight between the remaining 4 girls and Jack is just awesome. Seriously, the blood and the violence really illustrates that. And once again, I have to thank Gennady Tarkovsky and everyone on board for, having the balls to go and have not Nickelodeon, damn it, Adult Swim. Why did I say Nickelodeon? Adult Swim, and just be like, this is so great. My only regret is that I was kind of hoping, I know this would be the final season, but I was kind of hoping for at least 13 episodes. 10's not enough. Hopefully they can tell the whole story the remaining 7 episodes. Here's hoping. Anyway. Anyway, so yeah, the final fight between the girls and Jack is just completely awesome. There is just some great imagery, some great fight sequences, and Jack shows off of how good of a fighter he is. And keep in mind, he had probably lost a lot of blood, like a ridiculous amount of blood. Seriously, did you see the wounds he had? He was still gushing blood everywhere. And to come back and have a fight, 6 other girls who are, trained since childbirth to be to be warriors, is nothing short of insane. I don't even think Batman could do that. Of the amount of blood Jack would have lost, would have killed a normal man. Seriously, that amount of blood he had lost, and, only having half a day's rest, having to patch up his own wound, and having so little food, it just shows that Jack's a fucking boss. I mean, no disrespect to Batman, but I've seen, I've seen Batman wounded like that before, and he's had some trouble in the past, but Jack just comes back like that. I'd snap my fingers, but I can't snap my fingers. Anyway, no disrespect to Batman, but I'm just like, man, Bruce had lesser wounds, and he had trouble coming back from certain fights. Jack just had that big stomach wound, probably lost nearly a gallon of blood by the amount of it you see. Again, I'm not good with measuring liquid, so who am I to say? But yeah. So all in all, this was just awesome. So you guys tell me, what did you guys think of this episode? Just comment below, let me know. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This show's been amazing. And once again, hope you all enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys later.